Hello Stampers! Today we are going to work on Project Life. Now, Project Life is one of those products that we've had in our catalog for a few years now, a couple of years, and I am really just now starting to really get into it, and I do completely love it because I'm so far behind on my scrapbooking, and this just makes it super easy and super fast for me to get stuff done. So let me show you a few of the things, the products that you need to do a Project Life project. So the first thing you're going to need is an album of some type. I have both the 6x8 and the 12x12 that I like to work on, but this is one of our 6x8 albums. You are going to need our pages, okay? Now the Project Life pages, the way they are different than typical scrapbook pages is that they are, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can kind of see it as they are sectioned off. Okay, so there are just different sizes of sections that you're going to put your pictures and your cards into. You are also going to need a card collection. Okay, and our Project Life card collections all come in a nice box, and there are cards of 3 different sizes. There's the smaller size, there's the bigger 4x4 size, and then there's the biggest 4x6. Okay. In addition to our card collections, we also have the matching accessory packs, okay? Which our accessory packs can come with all kinds of stickers, clips, washi tapes, and now a lot of the new ones even come with a stamp set that you can use for it. The other thing you're going to need is journaling pens. Okay, and our Project Life journaling pens are fabulous. I love them. And the final thing you're going to need is some type of a trimmer because you're going to need to trim down your photos and sometimes your cards. All right, so are you ready to get started? Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick what size of an album you're going to work on. And I am going to be working on my 12x12 today. And I'm going to be scrapbooking our recent vacation pictures. Okay, we just went to Destin and I got some of the pictures and they're all printed out. So the first thing you do is you take your pictures, okay, and you decide where you want them to be inside of your page protector. Okay, so let's just go through and put some of these in. Okay, so we're going to put that one up there. Let's put this one in this slot. This one, I'm going to insert through the back. We'll put in that slot. And then we've got this one. We'll put in this slot. Okay, now, so the 4x6 slots are all taken up. And so you can't really tell on this page, but now we are left with 4 different sections that run, I believe, 3x4. Let me measure these real fast. So they are 3x4, yes. So luckily Stampin' Up! Has 3x4 cards that you can fit in there, but what you can also do is trim down some of your photos to stick in these slots too. So I have trimmed down a couple that I'm going to stick in a couple of these spots. If I can turn it over and get it in here. And we'll stick this one in here. Then once you have all the photos that you want on a page, you're going to go ahead and insert your cards. Now, I am always careful when I insert my cards to have at least one to use as a journaling card, okay? Because I always like to journal in my scrapbooks just to kind of help me remember what was going on that day, where we were, things like that, okay? So there is my completed 12x12 scrapbook page, okay? So now that was super simple. So now let's do the next page over, okay? And this page protector that I'm using is the photo slots just kind of go in different directions, okay? So I'll show you how those work a little bit. So again, you start with your pictures. Oops, goes in from the side here. My daughters would probably die if they knew I was putting all of these pictures on Facebook of them, but that's okay. They'll never know because they don't watch my videos anyway. Okay, now I've got the pictures in that I want. So now it's time for the cards. So again, I always try to get a journaling card stuck in there. So let's do, well, where's my openings? There's one. Like good vibes only. I like that. And let's do a journaling card right in the middle so I can journal the whole page. And then we'll just put this fun little heart that says perfect. Okay. And again, that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, as you're going through and you're doing these pages, if you want to use an accessory pack, there are tons of things that you can do to put on them. And how I will show you that is let me show you some of my completed pages that I've done in the past. Okay. For my husband and I's 25th wedding anniversary, we went to Barbados. Okay, so one of our old Project Life packs that we had was called Love Story. So I went through it, picked up my pictures first, stuck in my cards, and then I decided to embellish it. Now this one came with these silver stickers, so I spelled out Barbados 2014 on that one. Next page over, I just journaled in the heart. Okay, thought that was kind of fun. This one was a just a black piece of cardstock, and my kit had washi tape in it, so I put a couple strips of washi tape, punched out the word gorgeous, put that on there. There's a silver heart sticker, and that's how that page ended up. This one here, oh, there's a picture of me. I just did the pictures and then slid the cards in on that one. Not much more for accessories. This one, I loved this heart journaling card, but it was a 3x4 and I needed to fill a 4x6 space. So I simply adhered it to, you can see that right there, adhered it to a different card that was in the packet, and that way I was able to use that one. Okay. Let's see. So this one, I wanted to do some journaling on this card, and so in order so I knew which picture they went with, I used a stamp set and stamped some arrows so that it pointed to the pictures that I was referring to. This one I just did some journaling on there with the pictures. This one is just pictures and cards. I just love these albums. I think they are so pretty. This one, I stamped some hearts on there. That, again, more just the beautiful cards and the journaling along with my pictures. I just love these sets, and I love the way these all turn out. Another thing that you can do, I want to show you too, is if you are really into the traditional scrapbooking, you can even use the Project Life in your traditional scrapbooking. So here were some pictures of my daughters that I had when I took my youngest one to Disney World. And I just used the cards on my page. Okay, so that's all these four things are just the cards from one of the card collections. And then I added some buttons on there. Okay, another one here. This was a picture that I took of my oldest daughter when she started at Fontbonne. And I wanted it on there. And again, for some color, I just threw on some of the cards from that particular card collection, punched out some of the letters that were in the accessory pack, threw a button on there, and some ribbon. So it's very easy to use with your traditional scrapbooking also to kind of make what they call hybrid pages. Okay, this is a 6x8 scrapbook that I did of my youngest daughter. This was the senior trip that I showed you before, where we went to Walt Disney World together. And see, I just, again, put the pictures in, put the cards, and then started doing the accessories. I punched out some letters, put some sequins on there. This one, there was, oh, I don't even know really what, an epoxy sticker, I guess you could call it, that I stuck on there. Here was an arrow that I stamped. And then punched out and stuck on there. So there's just all kinds of fun things you can do to accessorize these pages so that it still is a lot of fun to do, but you get your pictures in there and get them scrapbooked fast if you're behind, or if you really just don't have the time and the money to spend on traditional scrapbooking. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip looking at Project Life stuff, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.